evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines. Our main event should be a good one tonight. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. Sugar Ray Robinson's nailed. Targeting that straight left hand. Can the power get to the target? That is one of the questions that Sugar Ray Robinson's opponent will be asking tonight, because he has that power. He's got to find a way to deliver it.
And he's delivering against one of the great fighters of all time. And Sugar Ray Robinson figures, I have power too. Probably more power than just about any opponent he faces, but he has more of everything else. He has more smarts, he has more style, more technique, and more ability in every other area. So that does not intimidate Sugar Ray Robinson, because he's fighting a guy that only has power.
Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Sugar Ray Robinson scores with the jab. Scored well with that straight left. Right to the head with that right. Now look at him. He does not look good on the back end of that hook coming home. Nice block by Manny Pacquiao's ruined with that punch. Look at that. Round number one, and he's already down.
And if he survives here, Joe, you wonder how that's going to affect him for the rest of the night. Because if we expect him to be aggressive, will he be tentative from now on?
So he was knocked down there, but now he's giving you every indication that he's fresh and ready to go back after.
Yeah, well, I think he's giving that to you because he is, as you said, just a quick knockdown. But right now, what he's got to be careful for is the same mistake again.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Last 10 seconds of this first round. In March 2010, I think we got confirmation just as to how much of a superstar Manny Pacquiao is. The new Cowboy Stadium, fighting Josh Clottey, a guy who has no draw, no appeal to the mainstream fan. And over 100,000 come out to see Manny Pacquiao fight.
And Clottey didn't help himself in that area, in that dimension, because after that performance, he still has no clout and no draw to the people. But Manny was the story. Manny was the star. And it goes to show you that you can do like they did in the 30s and the 40s, where they sold out arenas and ballparks, if you promote the sport and identify with the participants the right way.
And with Pacquiao, that's easy to do, as we saw that night in Texas. Manny Pacquiao showing us that he is willing to stick with the game plan. But Teddy, that game plan saw him knocked down earlier in this fight. What would you be telling him?
You know, in some ways I tell him good, because you have to go with what you have. You know, you can't completely change. That's not possible in the course of the fight. You are who you are. So it's not the game plan necessarily, Joe, or the style that's wrong. It's the execution of the game plan. That has to be done better.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Combo lands to the head. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Manny Pacquiao. just missed that shot up top. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Manny Pacquiao's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Sugar Ray Robinson. Pacquiao's well off the mark that time. Last 10 seconds. End of the round, and he's had better rounds in the fight than the one we just saw, but still, it's very much there for the taking.
Yeah, whoever finishes off strongly in the late parts of these rounds, a lot of times, you know, the judges get mesmerized a little bit here, too. You know, it's a real close fight, and you kind of forgot where the separation was, and whoever grabs the last part of the round, that's who you remember. It's very important in this kind of fight, finish up good at the end of the round.
You don't need that. Throw that away.
One more time. The last round has arrived. The left hand coming into play by Manny Pacquiao. Scored well up top.
Pace yourself.
Nearly flooring him, the hook by Sugar Ray Robinson. Sugar Ray Robinson with a big right.
Hey, come on, keep your hands up. Move, move.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. A sharp hook to the head by Sugar Ray Robinson. Robinson showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab. He's showing very good footwork. He's showing fine defensive movement here. But as for the opponent, how do you solve that?
Well, you got to make believe you're a football player. You got to make believe you're a linebacker in football. You go down the line with that running back. You don't go following around the place. You make sure you move laterally. That's exactly what he's got to do. He's got to cut that ring down, take space away.
Oh, good exchange there.
Let's see some more head movement.
Just a thudding shot there that he landed. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Manny Pacquiao. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Back to the bottom.
Committing well now to that left hand over the top. 10 seconds to go in this, the final round. I say it all the time. You never know what you're going to get in this sport. We never thought this fight would go the distance.
No, early on it looked like Frazier and Ali. I mean, the thrill in Manila. Who thought we'd wind up with a little ballet down the stretch?